Some of the heaviest things in life aren't physical, they're the thoughts you carry in your mind. If you've been feeling mentally tired lately, if your heart feels heavy with the weight of yesterday, then this video is for you. Let me ask you something. What would your life look like if you finally let go of the thoughts that keep hurting you? Imagine waking up with a clear mind, free from the noise of worry and regret. Today you are going to learn the art of letting go, not to escape life, but to finally start living it fully and freely. You see, most of our suffering doesn't come from life itself. It comes from our own mind. Overthinking, fear, and old memories drain your energy and steal your clarity. It's like trying to run a marathon with an invisible backpack full of rocks. This is the invisible weight you carry. The pain you've stored in your mind becomes constant mental noise, a background static that never seems to turn off. The past and the future hijacked your present moment, pulling you in opposite directions. But you can't walk forward if your heart is tied backward. So why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we overthink? Well, overthinking is actually the brain's misguided attempt to keep you safe. It creates imagined problems and runs through endless scenarios to prepare for the worst. But instead of protecting you, it creates a vicious cycle. A worry pops up. That worry creates fear, and that fear leads to paralysis. You get so stuck thinking about what could go wrong that you forget to live. The first door to inner freedom is acceptance. Now, acceptance isn't about giving up or admitting defeat. It's about understanding reality without fighting it. It's looking at what happened and saying, this is the reality of the situation. You can't change what's already done, but you have complete power to change your response to it. This is where real freedom begins. Life becomes so much lighter when you learn to release what you can't control. Think about it. How much of your energy is spent worrying about things completely outside of your influence? The key is to distinguish between what you can control, your actions, your responses, your mindset, and what you must release, like other people's opinions or the outcome of events. You were never meant to carry the weight of the entire world on your shoulders. A powerful realization is this: you are not your thoughts. Thoughts will appear in your mind all day long, like clouds passing in the sky. But you get to choose which ones you believe and which ones you let float by. Overthinking loses its power when you start observing your thoughts instead of automatically absorbing them. Imagine sitting on a riverbank and watching your thoughts float past on leaves. You see them, you acknowledge them, and you let them go. To heal the past, you must learn from it, not relive it. The past is a teacher, not a home you should live in. Pain only becomes wisdom when you stop replaying the same old stories in your head. And remember, you are not the same person who lived through those moments. You have grown, you have learned, and you are stronger now. Just as the past can trap us, so can the future. Fear lives in the future. It's fueled by the question, what if I fail? What if they leave? What if it doesn't work out? Peace, on the other hand, lives right here in the present. It comes from focusing on what is. One of the most effective ways to anchor yourself in the now is through your breath. A single deep breath can pull you out of the storm of future worries and back into the calm of this very moment. Another essential key to letting go is forgiveness. But forgiveness is often misunderstood. It's not about letting someone else off the hook. It's about releasing yourself from the emotional prison of anger and resentment. Holding a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. You don't forgive to fix the past, you can't. You forgive to free your future from its grip. We also need to let go of our expectations. Unrealistic expectations are the root of so much disappointment. We have expectations for ourselves, for others, and for how life should unfold. But life rarely follows our perfect script. It becomes so much easier when you stop trying to force it and start trusting the process. Let go of the need for a specific outcome and open yourself up to the beauty of the unexpected. This all leads to a state I like to call mental minimalism. Just like decluttering your home, you can declutter your mind. It means letting go of emotional clutter, old grudges, overcommitment to things that drain you, toxic relationships, and the habit of always assuming the worst. A quiet mind isn't an empty mind. It's a powerful, focused, and peaceful mind. When you finally let go, you create space. This empty space isn't something to be feared, it's an opportunity. It's where you can plant the seeds for new habits, new intentions, and a new kind of peace. True growth begins where attachment ends. You finally have the room to rebuild yourself, to decide who you want to be now, free from the weight of who you were. So, how do we practically do this? Here are a few simple practices you can start today. First, mindful breathing. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, just stop and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale peace, exhale noise. Second, try watching your thoughts without reacting. Acknowledge them, but don't get swept away. Third, journaling. Write down everything that feels heavy, all the worries and fears. Then, safely burn the paper as a symbolic act of release. And finally, connect with nature and embrace silence. A walk in the park or just 5 minutes of quiet can do wonders to reset your mind. The transformation that follows this practice is profound. You'll experience an emotional lightness you may have forgotten was possible. Your mind will feel clearer, more focused. You'll find a deeper, more meaningful connection with life because you're actually present for it. Inner peace will stop being something you chase and start becoming your natural state. Letting go is not something you do once and you're done. It's a daily practice, like exercising a muscle. Every single breath you take is a new chance to release something that no longer belongs to you, something that no longer serves you. Remember this: when the mind stops holding, the heart finally starts healing. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more content on living a more peaceful and intentional life. Take care.